Hey guys, welcome to Heart Academy for February 13th, 2017. And this is actually part 2 for the 7th graders on adding fractions. I just completed both of my 7th grade classes, and there's a little bit of confusion of what to do, so I decided to give additional practice using your homework. And so I will be doing maybe I'll do the last 3 of your homework in order to help you figure out what to do for in between. So in the first video I did questions 1 through 5, I think, or maybe 1 through 4, and now on that same sheet I will do these last 3 for you in order to give you a better idea of what to do with those leftover problems that are in the middle. So again, I need you to focus and try really hard, and also remember, when we're in class, please be assured that you are paying attention. I'm seeing that I'm repeating things over and over again, so it's getting quite frustrating because students are either going ahead of me or believe that you already know what you're doing, which is great, but don't you want to check to be sure that you know what you're doing? That way you won't get upset when something is wrong, and then I have to go back and explain it again why something was wrong because you weren't listening the first time around. That's a little bit tiring for me. So today, I'll be honest with you, not so great in class, but I'm hoping that we can fix this by tomorrow, and I can be back to my bright, happy, shiny self again, and that you will be very appreciative for the things that I do for you in the classroom, and we can carry on for the rest of the year. Love you guys all, and remember, my job is to challenge you, so I am going to challenge you, and when things get hard, that doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just means you need to learn how to do it, and it's okay to make mistakes. If you didn't make mistakes, there'd be no purpose for me being here. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so number 13, remember what I like to do is set them up vertically first. So that's 10 over 14 plus a 5 over 7. There we go. And I set them up this way so that I can make equivalent fractions. You used your multiplication chart to find the lowest common denominator of 14 and 7, right? So I would go into my multiplication chart if I didn't know already what the lowest common denominator would be for that. And since I don't have it readily available, I'm just going to tell you. You would eventually go under the row of 14 and 7, and you would find 14 is the lowest common denominator for them both. Your next step is that you will then divide the denominators. So divide. 14 will go into 14 how many times? 1. You take that 1 and multiply it with your numerator. So again, 14 will go into 14 one time. 1 times 10 is 10. Notice that fraction didn't change, but this one will. So again, divide. 7 will go into 14 2 times. Take that answer, multiply it with the top. So 7 will go into 14 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay? So now all you have to do is add the numerators together. Because remember, this was an addition problem, right? So the numerators, just the top numbers, 10 plus 10. Well, that's 20. So I have 20 over 14. Now, as you can see, it's an improper fraction, right? But why don't you go ahead and reduce first? So remember, reducing, making it into a smaller fraction. You're going to figure out what this will reduce by using your multiplication chart. That's a good way. Looks like I'm going to go ahead and have to pull this one up again anyway. I think I got it pretty easy somewhere on here. Just give me a moment. Here we go. Okay, so remember what we're going to do is take a look where we have a 20 and 14 in the same row. So remember, don't look at the first row because ones will give you everything you need. Look for a 20 and a 14, I believe it was, in the same row. A 20 and a 14 in order to reduce. Okay, so here we go. Here's a 14, and look at that. There's a 20. Okay, so 14 will change into 7. 20 will change to 10. That'll work. Check around real quick for any other 14s and 20 in the same row, and I don't think it's going to happen. So now I know my answer will reduce to 10 over 7. But the thing is, my friends, it is still a top-heavy fraction, also known as an improper fraction, right? So what are we going to do? You need to make it into a mixed number. How? Take this, make it into a division problem by doing this. Answer your division problem. 7 goes into 10 one time. 1 times 7 is 7. Subtract, you have 3 left over. 7, 8, 9, 10. And what happens is that this becomes your numerator. This, that becomes your whole number. This becomes your numerator, and this becomes your denominator. So you have 1 and 3 over 7. Whole number, numerator, denominator. So if you leave your answer as 7 over 10, I'm going to count it incorrect. I want you to get used to changing it into mixed numbers if it ends up being an improper fraction. Okay? Change it to a mixed number. Let's go ahead and try another one. Number 14. So, with number 14, I have 10 over 21 plus 3 over 7. You know you're going to convert them to like fractions. 21, 7. You're going to ask yourself, what smallest number that'll go to 21 and 7 at the same time, evenly? So, you can then take a look at the 7th row and the 21 row, and then find the first number in which they match. 7th row, 21. 21 row, you see it's 21, okay? These are the easier fractions we're going to be dealing with, my friends. Looking and finding those numbers are going to be a little bit harder, as you will see as we progress. So, I know that my common denominator is going to be 21. 21. I then divide the denominators. 21 divided by 21 is 1. 21 will go into 21 one time. Take that answer, multiply it with the numerator. 10 times 1 is 10. Same thing down here. Divide. 7 will go to 21 3 times. Take that answer, multiply it with the numerator. 3 times 3 is 9. Okay? And then what I do is add the numerators. 10 plus 9 is 19. Bottom number stays the same, 19 over 21. Now, I'm going to say that, save you some time, and I will tell you that this will not reduce. If you actually do find this in the multiplication chart and it reduces, bring it to me tomorrow. My bad, I am wrong. But if I know my facts at least a little bit enough, I can tell you 19 and 21 will not reduce, so this should stay as your final answer. Prove me wrong if you can. The last one, let's see, 2 over 8 and 2 over 3. Remember, we're going to find the common denominator. Pretend I went into the multiplication chart. I'm going in the 8th row and the 3rd row, and I'm keep going until I see a number that they match with. I can tell you that number is going to be 24 when we get there. Okay? So, and how do I know that? Because 8 times 3 is 24. If anybody was wondering how I did that without looking. 3rd row, 8th row. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I see an 18 here, no 18 here. And so I go with it, there's a 24 here, there's a 24 here. Okay? The more you know your facts, the easier it is to locate common denominators when you need it. Alright, so then what we do is divide. 8 will go to 24. How many times? 3. Take that answer, multiply it with the top. So remember, 8 will go to 24 3 times. Multiply that answer with the numerator. 2 times 3, 6. Same thing with the bottom. 3 will go to 24 8 times. 8 times 2, 16. Remember, it was an addition problem, so we add these together. That's 22, I think. So I have 22 over 24. Oh, my two favorite peeps are in here. Hey guys, did I add that right? 16, 6, 6, 12, is that 22? Yes. Alright, see that? Y'all know I got some problems with adding. But this can reduce. And I have like 2 of my work BFFs here, so they're going to help me reduce. So our answer is 22 over 24. Now I know this can reduce simply because they're even numbers, but I don't know how much they reduce by. So I have Miss Baytop with me, and she is going to tell me how can I reduce this easily.
Divide both by 2.
Oh, okay. So divide this by 2, divide this by 2. So 22 divided by 2, that's like saying half of 22, which I think is 11. And then half of 24 is, oh, look at that. Is that right?
Yep.
11, 12. Ta-da! Look at that. Saved me a few moments of looking at the multiplication chart because I have Miss Baytop with me and I can use her as my human calculator. Nope. She's not coming home with you. She stays here with me. All right. So that is the last sample I'm doing for you guys today. So that means the middle section of this worksheet is yours for homework. I started the first five questions, and then I also did the last 5 questions, giving you less than 8 questions for your homework. I will see you tomorrow. Have it done.